Hey chat and Doug, I guess, what's your favorite football team?
Lions. Okay, here's my argument for football and why I think football is more fun as a spectator sport. I forget if I've said this before on stream. You know what? It actually is going to take some drawing. Write this down. Remember that. It's going to make sense. Don't worry. Here is the excitement of basketball over time. It starts pretty fucking boring at the beginning of the game because each individual play has very little impact of the outcome of the game, right? And then as it goes on, it starts to get really exciting. Towards the last quarter, now it really matters what happens because each time you score a point, it's going to have more of an impact on the final outcome of the game. That's basketball. It ends with a lot of excitement. What's another sport? Hockey, soccer. Hockey and soccer, it's like, hockey and soccer like this kind of? No, to be fair, hockey and soccer are like that. This is hockey and soccer. Most of the time, they're in like the middle of the field. It's not like about to potentially score a goal and you're just waiting. And then they get near the goal. And at those moments, it's a big spike of excitement. You're like, oh my God, are they gonna do it? But the vast majority of the time, they don't. So even in the exciting moments where something consequential happens, it's a big spike, but then the score's up by 1. And then you have football. Football is this. It's really, really boring most of the time. But any single play can be like a boom! Because any single play could be a pick six. Any single play could be some crazy ass run that goes through a boom! Right? So at any point, like the game might be really fucking boring, but it could go boom at any point. Like super crazy excitement. The amount, like the differential of impact on any given play is crazy. It's not just that you could score 7 points, which is huge in a football game, right? Or 6, right? For a touchdown. It's not just you can score a touchdown. It's also that a bad play or a fumble could mean the other person grabs it and they fucking score the other side. So there's like a 2 touchdown on either side differential. Even in soccer, when it gets exciting, somebody's at the goal and they might score. That would put one team up. But the other team in football also has the chance for like an insane play at any point that swings the outcome of the game wildly. It's insane. So what I like is something that's boring by default but has the potential for really big swings of excitement. That every single play I watch in football is probably boring, but I'm like, gotta kind of watch though. And also, the actual amount of time you have to watch football is like 30 total minutes. The games are like not actually very much time. It's mostly commercials or setting up, right? So you don't actually have to watch it that often. It's like background stuff. But it's like a background stream that whenever you tune in and there's an actual gameplay, it's really exciting because something good happened that's really intense, right? Versus soccer where you have to watch basically the whole time. And even when there are really hype moments, those are less impactful than the hypest moments in football. I'm sure literally everybody agrees with me and there's no disagreement whatsoever. Feel free to leave your angry comments in the text-to-speech or chat. That sounds really boring. It's just a different thing to watch, right? Like some people like this trend of basketball because the last quarter of basketball is consistently hype. You know, soccer has like a baseline of excitement that is higher than football, but then the possibility, the potential of any play in football is so high that you're always like, damn, I gotta watch. Hockey's way better. I mean, look, obviously, you can like any of these. It's your own preference. But this is a stream, so you're an idiot. My opinion is better. Football's more exciting because I would rather have big highs versus just a consistent drip feed of dopamine, okay? I want something that at any point might go like, boom! And you're just like, whoa! Everything just changed, holy shit! I would rather have that than I'm just sitting there at like this 7 out of 10 entertainment level. Dude, even if soccer is actually here, even if soccer is here as a baseline and then it peaks up here, I would still rather have football that is boring the vast majority of the time, but then there are just these crazy fucking spikes. Also, football is really easy to watch on YouTube because they just post highlights of every game and the videos are 10 minutes long and you get to watch the entire thing in 10 minutes. Oh, and then baseball. Forgot about baseball. Okay, so baseball is, it starts down here. Like it's extraordinarily boring, right? But then as the game goes on, it stays here the whole time. Wait, that's true. I almost had my own opinion, but thank you for correcting it. That's what I'm here for. You guys come to me to get your opinions corrected. Look, again, I'm not trying to like antagonize you guys for content. I do actually believe football is the most entertaining spectator sport. It's not like I've been following football my whole life. This is fairly recent, like last few years. Horse racing. I don't, to be fair, I don't know horse racing. I have not seriously watched hockey. What about gymnastics? Gymnastics is not like a national sport for America. It's not something I have had the opportunity to get into.
Hey DougDoug, if you beat Silk Song without dying, does that mean I'm bad at 2D platformers?
yeah, it does. There's new stakes here. You guys are bad at this game if I'm good. I just realized my stream is like football because instead of getting to just have a conversation, what we do is that I start a play by saying, here's my opinion about football. And then we go to a commercial break for 30 minutes while all of the text-to-speech comes in that is talking about something we talked about an hour ago. And then 45 minutes from now, we'll finally have a follow-up. Isn't that fun? Isn't football great? Okay, right, we're done with commercial break. We're talking about sports now.
The thing about hockey is that at any given moment, it turns into a 1v1 fight with fists, and that's fun.
Yeah, that's fair. Hockey's probably, like, pretty awesome. I just haven't, had a real reason to get into it.
Doug, what do you think about the excitement levels of dwarf boxing?
I don't think that's a sport, right? And you can't deface me for that, because that doesn't sound real.
I think I speak for all Brits here. Rugby is infinitely better than hand-egg.
Oh yeah? Well, then why is rugby way, way, way less popular? Check fucking mate.
You have soccer and football backwards. Soccer is the game that's boring for most of the game but super exciting like 3 times a game.
I guess soccer is kind of like that. It's just like, you have to watch the whole thing. You gotta watch 90 minutes, which if you're trying to just watch 90 straight minutes of a game, soccer is obviously better.
Hey Doug, I'm here to recruit you to be an Eagles fan. This would be a great opportunity for you because things are constantly rigged against us.
You won the Super Bowl last year. Things are not rigged against you. Respectfully to you, Eagles fans are so annoying. To be clear, being an Eagles fan sounds super fun. Like if I was from Philly, I would have such a blast being an Eagles fan. Like I'm not like a football guy, really. He hates us.